Hello friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video I'm going to be working on a foundation page to put in my 2020 December daily album. For this particular spread, my idea is to create ornaments, like round circular ornaments that have some greenery on them and that have each of our names on them, to use as little flip books, so almost like a tag book, that will hold pictures of the gifts that we each receive on Christmas morning. So supply-wise, what I have to work with is a sheet of cork paper. This is just really thin cork paper where the particles are super close together. I also have some pre-cut out greenery leaves. These are from a cut file I got from Paige Evans from her Etsy website. I will use a 3-inch punch. We'll see how that works. I might have to actually trace them and cut them out to make that work, but we'll see what happens. And then I did go ahead and also die cut out using my silhouette all 4 of our names just out of plain white cardstock and some ribbon. So that's what I'm going to be working with today to make these ornaments. I'm going to have them hanging on the page, and then I'll be able to just add the photos in once we get to Christmas Day. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on fast forward, and then once everything is done for the day, we will slow right back down. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, friends, so shortly after I got all of these cork pieces cut out with the 3-inch hole punch or 3-inch circle punch, my phone cut out because apparently it ran out of space, which I am having all kinds of problems with my phone lately, and I am due for an upgrade. So hopefully that will be coming really soon, and I will stop having all of these silly phone problems. But I did not want to leave you off without telling you how I put this spread together. So I have everything here in my book. This one in particular, the one that I made today, is going to go alongside this one right here, which is a project that I worked on in a live video with Tashiana Gordon. So it's on her YouTube channel, which I will link in my description box down below. On a Saturday, we randomly decided to just do a live tandem video together where we were both working in our December daily foundation pages. So she created some of her own things and I worked on this, which is going to be the opening for my Christmas Day documentation. So just very briefly, it opens up from the bow. In the middle, there's going to be a full page photo in the background. This side, I will probably put some kind of embellishment on it. And this one, I will add my journaling to, and then I will adhere it onto the side. So that is going to be the left side of this page. The right side is where all of these ornaments are going to be hanging. So once I got the cork pieces cut out, the next thing that I did was to adhere down all of the names on each of them. So to create the names, I just went into Photoshop, created a text file that was 3 inches wide. That way I could make sure that the name would fit inside of a 3-inch circle. Then I typed out the names. I chose a scripty font. I don't even know what font it was. I just found one that looked decently well. I needed it to be thick enough and connected enough that I could then send it to my silhouette and cut it out from my silhouette, which is exactly what I did. So I got these all in a text file ready to go, saved them as a PNG, reopened them in Silhouette, traced, and cut them out with my machine. So that is how I have all of these names cut out. From there, I wanted to add some greenery. These are actually very much inspired by an ornament that I saw on Pinterest. It was kind of like a linen or a muslin type of material, maybe leather, and it had a name that was embroidered onto it. And at the top, it was tied with a ribbon, and it had like some evergreen, like I don't even know what to say, some green leaves that were coming out of the sides. So I wanted to mimic that, but without all of the bulk. So what I did is I went searching for some leaf cut files. I found one that came as a set from Paige Evans. It's in her Etsy shop, and it is layered leaves and flowers. So the one that I picked had this particular leaf in it. I cut these out of 2 different colors of green. So there's the light green and the dark green. And then to make them fit on these ornaments, I did trim off some of the front. So I took off this little top piece here and the bottom 3 leaves. So it only goes from, you know, this right here, this little middle piece. I could have left this end piece on, but it just was a little bit too long, and it was hitting these rings, and I was worried that that would destroy it over time. So that's why I decided to just trim those off. So I then took my hole punch. I hole punched I believe this is a 1/8 of an inch, but it might also be a 3/8 of an inch punch right here with my Crop-A-Dile. And then once I had the hole in there, I could figure out where to put the greenery so it looks like it's coming out from where the hole is. I did that because once I put ribbon through, then it looks like the ribbon is holding on the greenery. So I glued that on, so everything's glued on here. Then I stuck a piece of black gingham ribbon through that hole. So for now, I'm not going to do anything to this until after Christmas, until the day of Christmas, and I can get this all documented. My plan is to take pictures of all of the gifts that we each receive, or at least a good handful of them, and to include pictures in these little booklets, or flips, I guess I could say, ornament flips. So I will string them on here, hole punch them, you know, the same way, and cut those pictures into a 3-inch circle using my punch to make that easy. And then, I'm bending things up here. Okay, and then I am going to take a lighter and burn the edges of the ribbon just so it doesn't fray anymore. And I will very likely hot glue the pieces so it makes a loop. And then my plan is to raid my mother's sewing room and get some snaps, because I'm thinking that might be a fun way to attach these so that they can also be unattached and flipped through, so it becomes something that's a little bit more interactive. Just because I think it would be hard to do all the flips right here on the page, I think it would be easier if you could remove them from the page and use them that way. So that is my plan as of right now, but everything else that I can do, I have to wait until I have those pictures and the journaling. I will probably add journaling in as one of those 3-inch circles as well, just so I can get my story on this page. Then it's very likely that I will do another full page spread for Christmas, just depending on what happens, you know, if we're allowed to spend Christmas with our family, or if we're just stuck at home, or whatever it is. I think I will determine that either as we get closer to December or as we are in the month of December. So either way, this sets me up to tell a very successful story of our Christmas. So I am very excited about that. I love the way it looks. And I love finding inspiration from all over the place and translating it into my album. So I hope, if nothing else, that this video has inspired you to do just that. Look at things in your own home decor, the pictures that you put on the walls, the ornaments that you hang on the tree, and see if you can draw inspiration from some of those things that you can then use in your own projects to create spreads that, you know, are both beautiful but also represent you. All right, you guys, so that is going to be it for me for today. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos. I will be back again on Wednesday this week with a Project Life spread. I am skipping my Thursday live on Thursday this week because that is the Thanksgiving holiday here in the US. So we will be celebrating that probably just by ourselves, but we will, you know, try to stay off our devices and just enjoy our time with our family. And then on Friday, I will have another December Daily Foundation page video for you. So definitely keep your eyes out for that. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye now.